Well, Bobby, we're just getting started.
Oh, I love you, Ken.
Number 10. Peppermint versus Cynthia Lee Fontaine.
I'm about to do the thing that I know how to do the best. Actually, I'm worried for Cynthia.
Peppermint's reputation preceded her on season 9, but by episode 6, she hadn't even been selected for a positive critique. Thankfully, this New York City icon got the chance to show off her undeniable talents in a hilarious lip sync to music by Madonna. From busting out old-school dance moves like the robot to pretending to swallow her earring in the most glamorous way, Peppermint had the judges cackling practically the entire time. But the crowning jewel of the performance was when the drag legend pretended to take out Cynthia Lee Fontaine. Was perfectly timed to the song, and she had the audience screaming her praises. Number 9. Alaska versus Fifi O'Hara. Way back in season 5, Alaska and Lanisha Sparks collaborated during a mini-challenge and birthed the character known as Lil Pound Cake.
I'd like everyone to meet Lil Pound Cake.
During her run in All-Stars Season 2, the Queen decided to dress up as the bratty doll and ended up lip-syncing in the costume. The eventual winner brought tons of personality to the stage, showing off exaggerated facial expressions and dancing up a storm next to competitor Fifi. We'd seen plenty of performances in outlandish outfits, but Alaska's wild makeup and total commitment to Pound Cake's bad attitude were particularly hilarious. Number 8. Monet Exchange versus Manila Luzon. Aretha Franklin songs don't make for the easiest lip syncs. Just ask Tatiana in season 2.
The way Aretha Franklin sings that song is so difficult to lip sync to.
Monet and Manila truly nailed the assignment in All Stars 4. With silly faces and lip trills, both queens highlighted Franklin's meticulous and sometimes eccentric ad-libs. And the judges were clearly having a great time. Plus, both queens made great use of the song's spoken word bridge, pretending to chat like old friends.
You know, when we talk, we have a lot of fun, don't we, girl? Dishing out the dirt on everybody. Yeah, girl.
It wasn't the most high-octane lip sync, but it showed how paying close attention to the words can create comedy gold all on its own. Number 7. Shangela versus Ben de la Creme.
She ain't taking my $10,000. No, ma'am.
These two queens both excelled in All-Stars Season 3, and their hilarious performances in the Divas Lip Sync Live Challenge landed them in the top in Episode 2. With Shangela taking the Pointer Sisters' Jump for My Love literally and producing a jump rope, the number was off to many other funny gags to come, like De La pretending to be winded after so much bouncing in place. The standout moment saw the comedy queen copying her competitor's sensual moves, and of course doing a terrible job. With two amazing all-stars at the height of their powers, it's no wonder the judges were howling with laughter. Number 6. Alaska versus Katya. Alaska lip-synced for her legacy several times during All-Stars Season 2, and this was her first and funniest showing. As the weirdest-looking synchronized swimmer we've ever seen, Katya was entertaining in her own right.
My waist is cinched, my nose is pinched, and my body is absolutely drenched.
But her competitor stole the show, squeezing numerous memorable moments into a short performance. From dramatically latching onto Katya and showing off her one-of-a-kind dance moves, to swiping the dirty floor with her finger, Alaska had the judges wrapped. And when she fell to the floor and stuck her kitten heel high in the sky, it made for a truly hilarious conclusion. To top it all off, the queens at the back of the stage made fantastic backup dancers. Number 5. Detox versus Jinx Monsoon. We had never seen Jinx lip-sync before this climactic performance that determined Season 5's final 3. But thanks to a colorful costume and antics that perfectly matched the song selection, the eventual winner did not disappoint. Shimmying and gyrating to Ima Sumak's percussive Malambo No. 1, Jinx looked like she was having a fantastic time on stage.
I'm throwing in like a little salsa twist here. I'm being very sexy. Gonna send that bitch packing.
But more importantly, her kooky expressions and close imitation of the singer's squawks and squeals showed off both humor and skill. Although Detox intended to give a sultry performance, she served up her fair share of funny faces and lip movements, like something out of a candy-themed cabaret. The number is Drag Race at its campiest, and we ate it up. Number 4. Silky Nutmeg Ganache versus Silky Nutmeg Ganache.
Munch, munch. Crunch, crunch. Silky Ganache is here to eat the lunch.
By the time of this round in the All-Stars Season 6 Redemption SmackDown, Silky had already proved her ability to pull off a hilarious stunt.
Oh, she got her a glass.
In her 4th round of lip-syncing, this queen gave it her all, even though her competitor, Akiria C. Davenport, forfeited. And boy, are we glad she did.
So you want to lip sync for your legacy all by yourself?
Why not?
Throwing off a veil and green robe to reveal both Barbie and Ken personas, this queen took an instantly iconic approach to Aqua's Barbie girl.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
The highlight of the number saw Silky on the floor, rolling back and forth as the two singers traded lines.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Gimmicks can certainly backfire on the main stage, but this one was downright inspired and hilarious. Number 3. Ginger Minj and Sasha Bell versus Jaden Dior Fierce and Tempest Du Jour. In this Season 7 episode, a botched showing in the Maxi Challenge actually worked to two queens' advantages. The remaining contestants had to create a conjoined look with an eliminated competitor, and Ginger and Sasha's execution of a shared chest was lacking. However, the pair immediately made the most of their unconventional look, with Ginger motorboating herself and Sasha crashing down on top of her partner. After the latter cut up their costume, Ginger was left with a giant tube dangling from her torso to hilarious effect. Queens are often criticized for losing their wigs and garments on stage. But here, these choices perfectly made for a chaotic laugh riot.
Ginger and Sasha are giving themselves a mastectomy.
Number 2. Ben de la Creme versus Aja. Both of these queens showed out in the All-Stars Season 3 variety show, and the same was true for their subsequent lip-sync battle.
My anaconda don't, my anaconda don't, my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
While Aja went for a fierce and dance-heavy interpretation of Nicki Minaj's Anaconda, De La took a totally different approach that turned out to be absolutely hilarious.
Nicki Minaj, blah, 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 and Bendela's giving you more comedy version of the Anaconda.
With silly facial expressions and an attitude that perfectly embodied the rapper's rapid-fire lyrics, she had Rue and Michelle cackling for much of the performance.
This one is for my bitches with a fat ass in the fucking club.
But the comedy queen truly took it over the top during the song's breakdown, delivering raging dialogue and nailing Minaj's riotous laughter. It was truly one for the ages. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Monet Exchange versus Dusty Ray Bottoms. Monet's jump split fakeout simply can't be forgotten. Detox versus Lanisha Sparks. Detox unveiled her famous jaw wobble and showed off her assets. Shangela versus Trixie Mattel. Shangela delivered a riotous performance and donned shades to embody Big Frida.
Big Frida, better known as Queen Diva. Cute features, hair long like Mona Lisa.
Darian Lake versus Ben de la Creme. Darian pretended to collect tips to hilarious effect. Morgan McMichaels versus Ms. Cracker. The guest lip sync assassin stole the show, playing hopscotch over Ms. Cracker's breakdancing. Number 1. Ginger Minge versus Mayhem Miller. It's no secret that Ginger can deliver comedic lip syncs, but this one was truly epic. Both she and guest assassin Mayhem told a vivid story of losing one's phone at the club, and their collaboration made the performance an instant classic. From Mayhem's shocked expression while Ginger lay on the edge of the stage, to Ginger copying her competitor's dance moves, the pair's interactions were always memorable.
What the hell these Louboutins for? Walking home in this damn near phone. Walking home in this damn near phone. What the hell these Louboutins for?
In the number's final moments, Ginger pursued her challenger, and the latter stopped just short of using her own pump as a weapon.
Where the hell my phone? Where the hell my phone? Where the hell my phone? Huh? How I'm supposed to get?
But you're holding it.
Oh.
With the performers frozen and wide-eyed under the stage lights, it was the perfect conclusion to a downright side-splitting duet.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.